Okay, so here we are again. We're going to try this on the laptop. This will be the first time I've managed to get this to work on the laptop the whole time we was in the hotel, or I was in a hotel. Um, the internet was down. My phone just cratered for some reason. Don't really know why. It was trying to reconnect and messing up and all that good stuff. Monster Energy. Um, and so this will be the first time that I'm actually able to do a live stream on the computer. And so hopefully I'll see the chat a little better off to the side over here. Not 100% sure how well that'll work out. Looks like slow mode on 7 seconds. I think you have to pause at least 7 seconds between making a comment or something like that. Pop-ups over there. Don't see anybody on yet, so we're just going to do some talking, filling in the gap here till some people get on. I really need to start advertising, I guess, putting something out there in advance that, hey, there's going to be a live stream such and such day at such and such time, so that people can be aware and possibly or potentially log in and take part. I think here on all the live streams so far, it has been upwards of, I want to say 20 to, I don't think it's over 30, but 20 to something people on the live stream at one time. Of course, there's a lot of people joking or not. You may not be joking. I don't know. Just kind of popping up and throwing all kind of stuff out there. And yes, I am fully aware that this is a Saturday night. And so there may not be anybody that hops on this live stream. But what I was saying on my phone before my phone died an unnatural death was that I had been working today on my truck. So me and my wife spent all morning going to yard sales, just checking stuff out, and she found this little knife, little or nothing. I got a Gerber changeable blade knife for 50 cents. I got a Leatherman mini for 50 cents. I don't even remember. I got several knives for 50 cents. None of them was over. I think one of them was the Gerber. I think the Gerber wasn't 50 cents. It was $2. That was the most expensive knife that I bought. This was kind of a neat deal that I come across. It is a cell link. So you can get a game camera and plug this SD card into that game camera, and it is now linked by a cellular link. Just put batteries in here and you're good to go. It takes 12 volts. I think it's a pretty cool deal. If you got a game camera that doesn't have a cellular link, this is a good way to add it on there. And it was $5. I felt like that was well worth messing around, checking it out. May not work. I don't know. We'll see. If it doesn't work, hey, we'll make a video fixing it or trying to fix it. We probably won't fix it, but we'll try. And what else did we get? I didn't buy any fishing poles or any reels. I almost bought some fishing line, but I didn't. My wife has threatened to end my existence if I buy more fishing poles. But if I find a bunch of fishing poles for 50 cents a piece, I guess I'm going to get killed by my wife because I'm going to buy them. But anyway, so we spent all morning going to yard sales, and just finding all kind of stuff. We was all over the country on finding stuff at yard sales. There was one place that they had a 6-foot counter. I don't know what you want to call it. It's a plastic, like a double door deal with a bunch of shelves in it. Had a ton of resin stuff in it, resin molds, silicone molds, and I don't even know what all. Tons of stuff. And they wanted $100 for it. My wife offered them 25, and they took it. So that's in the back of the van. We still got to unload that. So we got all that, and then when I got home, I decided that I wanted to take a look at my truck. So it's got an intermittent issue. It says the buttons stop working, but they don't. They still working, but it says they quit working. And so, in addition to that, it's got an airbag problem, and that is multiple sources that tie into the clock spring in the steering wheel. And a clock spring is basically a round oval device that has a stationary part that is mounted to the steering wheel, the other part mounted to the column of the steering wheel, so that the steering wheel can turn and the electronics make a connection through it. It's kind of like a collector on a piece of heavy equipment. So that's about the best way I can describe it. And so you have to get your airbag off the front of the steering wheel, which everybody calls it a horn, but it's an airbag is what it is. And so I fought with that and fought with that and fought with that, and finally got that sucker to come loose. And so I'm going to order a clock spring. That'll be a video replacing that. But what we are going to wind up doing, just to make it easier, is I'm going to redneck duct tape my horn to the steering wheel until the clock spring gets here. And that way I ain't got to fight to get that thing off again. Oh man. And I've also got the evap. No, it's not. It's hard to fill up the tank, and so there is a valve, a relief valve on top of the tank that is messed up somehow or another. And so it doesn't allow air to purge off of the tank, which in turn makes it hard to fill up with fuel. So that's a problem, and we'll be fixing that in the near future as well. So that's kind of what I've been having going on all day long. Probably edit some videos, get some film a few videos on some of the stuff that we found at the yard sales. So those will be coming out here in the near future. And that is pretty much what my night's going to be. We get done with this, then I will probably finish my supper and get to editing videos. But I think this setup right here with the laptop is going to be a much better setup, because in the hotel I used my cell phone and used the cell signal, and it's not a good cell signal here at the house, but it was at the hotel, and so it worked pretty well. But here I've got a good internet connection, which I didn't have at the hotel, and so the computer's working a whole lot better, and hopefully I'll be able to see chat when people are posting messages and different things like that right there, coming up on the chat screen. Because all week long at the hotel, when I was doing the live streams with the cell phone, it was hard to see the chat because it was a little tiny chat window at the bottom of the. Yeah.
Mom needs the key to the van. I'm sorry.
Well, this is just the perfect time for that.
So sorry.
Well, you're going to have to close the door.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Well, isn't this amazing? So we will try to come back.